Hello, hello. This is Sunny with Creative Therapy. I'm jumping in a little late on a project here because I decided I wanted to show what I was doing. So anyway, excuse my lack of filming skills. This is just a box, a cardboard box that came in the mail. Single swag. It's just a monthly subscription. Anyway, so far all I've done is I've decoupaged some paper on the inside. And these flaps kind of came up and wrapped around. So I decoupaged some paper on the outside of those. So right now, I just did the inside and then the fold over. See how these just, do this. Like so. So that's all I've done. I'm going to continue to decoupage the paper. We're going to go with, ta-da! I want some cosmetics themed papers because this is for a very, 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 very special work friend. And actually it's just a container for a gift, but it's going to be so stinking cute that I wanted to show how I'm doing it for everyone. It's going to involve some Tim Holtz legs. So this is going to stand up. It's going to be a gift box, but then it's going to be like a storage box, such as, I don't know, maybe for cosmetics or a nail polish or perfume. I don't know. Whatever Miss Wendy wants to keep in it, that is what it will be for. And I have some ideas of finishing off edges with sparkly pink. Boy, the light sucks. I'm so sorry. There, how's that? Some sparkly pink washi. And then I had these little metal pieces. I've already cut them in half. I was trying to find the full-size one for you. Oh, here it is. Okay, look. All right. So it was one of those little aluminum filigree pieces. I've cut them in half. So I have 4, all right. Then this was a find at like a Savers or some thrift store, maybe a Goodwill or something. It was in with some jewelry. Oh no, you know what? That was actually on a piece of jewelry I had, but it was too heavy. Anyway, I just took some, what are they called? The sparkly things, and I put it on the little center pieces. What am I trying to say? I took some stickles and I put dots of it on the center of this flower so that it would have sparkle in the middle and not just be all black. On the back side, it's got some little hoops where it was attached to chain. And I think what I'm going to do is just push that into the cardboard and then go ahead and let that penetrate and it'll help it hold. I'll glue up the back and push that in. So anyway, I'm planning to decorate with these little metal flowers from Butterbee Scraps. And that's where the filigree came from as well, Butterbee Scraps. That's just old jewelry. That's Tim Holtz. And these things were kind of cool. This is actual metal. This is not paper, shiny paper. It is metal, and they are tags, and I'm going to do something with that. I don't know exactly what, but that's going to be the tag, the to and from. I wanted to put a message on the back, put her name Sparkly on the front. Miss Wendy likes sparklies, and so she needs a cool, pretty box to put her gift in. All right, so I'll be back. I'm going to go ahead and finish covering with some paper and maybe cut out some cut-aparts for the ends. Oh, you'll see in a minute. I'll be back. All right, project update. Step 2, that's step 3. Step 2, or I guess step 1 is completed, I should say. Step 1 is now complete. We have totally wrapped the box in paper. Alright, so, and this is on with decoupage. I'm just using Mod Podge matte, and I have it in this little container because I can keep it sealed up And I usually add just a little water. So I always have a container of Mod Podge off to the side. All right, so it's all covered inside and out. This bottom bit is still drying. It says, "A smile is the best makeup." How cute is that? And we got our lips over there. I have cut out some lipsticks that I'm thinking of putting there on either side. I don't know if I'm going to put them inside or outside yet. Just haven't decided. But they're going somewhere. Now step 2 is, you'll notice I have raw edges here. Okay? That's not a concern because step 2 is to wrap my edges in my sparkly, sparkly washi tape. Now I am going to adhere this with glue because we all know washi isn't like really permanent stickability. And this that you saw when I opened is a cut apart from the collection that I just matted on black paper, and then I took Wink of Stella in black and went over the bold in the words, you know, just to give it a little bit of oomph. And then I took the stickles and I just did the highlight on the glasses. So that is drying. Alright, so we got some Wink of Stella. Can you see that when I turn it? Alright, so just on the letters and on the lenses of the glasses, and then some stickles on the highlight. That's going to go, like, I think about here. And then I'm going to do that little floral arrangement thing that I showed you, you know, with the filigree and the flowers. Going to go to one side, that's going to go to one side. But before I put these down, I want to go ahead with step 2, which is going to be to wrap our edges and our seams. I did go ahead and glue, and it didn't really take. I need to put more on there just to hold these sides together, and then I'm going to washi tape over them, but I wanted it glued. That one's holding, that one's holding. All right, so I just had 1 out of 3 that wasn't very secure. So I'll go back and touch this one up, and then I'm going to wrap everything in sparkly tape. Just wanted to show you step by step. So once the tape is done, I will be back and we'll go on to step 3. I know, it's a cardboard box. It's going to be so cute. You just wait. Alright, well, the front of the box is now drying. You can see I finished step 2, which was putting the washi around all the edges. It's not 100%. It's okay, so this is what happens when you use a cardboard box, I guess. Everything goes smoother when I build my own boxes, but I was doing an altered box. I think it's still going to be pretty good. Pretty good. Like I said, everything's drying, all the metals with the E6000. So I'm just going to let this dry for now. I'll come back once it's done. You know, once it's finished drying. I've put on the legs, the Tim Holtz legs. Oh, and if anybody was interested, watch the camera. Sorry. I'm bending over in the floor, picking things up, and not looking at the camera. So sorry about that. In case anybody wanted to know what paper line I was using, I picked up one of the $5 paper pads at Michael's the other day in their big sale, and it's the Get Glam. Get Glam. And it just has a lot of, it had some cosmetics images. Those are actually nail polishes. Just girly stuff. Not my norm, but you know, I have friends that are girly. And look, with the bobby pins, that's kind of cute. Anyway, so that's where I got all my images and all the paper. And now I'm going to move on to our tag. But I'm going to be using a different, I found an image in a little 6x6 pad. Alright, I'm going to do a break here. I found it. Joann's was also having a really good sale. And I got a little Heidi Swap 6x6 pad. And there was an image right Well, right there that I wanted to use. I'm going to cut that off where it says enjoy. I think I'm going to cut that out. I'm going to fray the edges, maybe do a little ink. Put it on here. I'm thinking in the corner I might put something underneath it, some lace or something. I haven't figured it out yet, but this is the beginning of the tag. So while the box dries up, I'm going to start with the tag. Alright, so here is our finished product. Alright, I brought it in my room so I could show you what this whole thing was about. The whole thing was about making a container for a gift. So the container's the secondary portion, but it's finished. Alright, so there's that. The lighting in here is making the metal look green. It's not. It's just like antique silver. Alright, and on the ends, I just put some cut aparts. And then the back is plain. Just got some cosmetic stuff. And then this end is another cut apart that says Beauty Queen. And again, I apologize for the lousy lighting. I came in my room because I wanted to show you what's in the box. But anyway, here's the tag. It just says enjoy with some lace. And I wrote a little note. It's personal on the back. Alright, so now here is what the box holds. Oh, and the inside's all finished too. We put lipstick, pictures of lipstick there. Alright, so that's that. But look at this. Miss Wendy had said something on Facebook about liking this pattern for a scarf. It's knit and it's interlock. I think that's how you say the name of that particular technique of knitting. And it's a nice long one. The yarn, I couldn't find the exact yarn that was used in the one she saw the picture of. The yarn's been discontinued. I found the same brand in a different color. The one that she had commented on and liked was blues and oranges and I think a teal. This one is a teal and a blue and a purple. It's 50% wool, 30% Angora, 20% silk. So it has a nice soft finish to it. Right now, I think it gets softer the more you work it, because when I first started knitting it, it was a little bit scratchy and stiff. You know how wool can be. But the more you use it, the fuzzier it gets. Can you see the fuzzy? And it softens. So I think it's going to soften up nicely. I hope she loves it. I had a lot of fun making it for her. And I think I'm even going to make me one just like it because I love it so much. Anyway, so I believe Wendy works tomorrow. She's scheduled to work on Sundays usually. So I'm actually not going to work at home. I'm going to go in-house tomorrow so I can have this sitting on her desk waiting for her. Ha ha ha. I hope she'll be surprised and I hope she loves it. I hope y'all like it too. I can find that link to the pattern if anybody wants it. I think I bought it on Ravelry. And good luck finding this yarn. I did find some on eBay. That's a whole nother story. But anyway, we got it made. And it's fluffy and it's, I hope, wonderful. And we'll be having spring here before too long. And hopefully she'll get to use it and get good wear out of it. But and you know, I'm sure she got something she can throw in the box too. So there's the gift. Alright. I can't wait to see her face. It's funny, the reflection of the light looks green. Oh, it's because I have green curtains. Duh. Alright. That's all. Thanks for hanging in there with me. Hope you enjoyed it. Ciao for now. Okay, I am back with one last update. I just cannot let this go. Alright, so I decided I thought the tag was just a little too boring. So I went over the letters with a glitter pen so that the enjoy really pops. I put on a couple of little flowers and little metal leaves and some blingy bling. And now I like it much better. It was just too blah. Oh, and on the back, I added the tag from the yarn. Just to show the care and what's in it. And yeah, there you go. How cool is that? So I think we are finally complete now. Ta-da! And we'll be able to take our gift into work today and present it to Miss Wendy. Oh, I hope she loves it. Alright, I won't bother you with this anymore. Maybe. Alright, thanks again for tuning in. Ciao.